Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'd like to thank the gentlewoman for yielding time. I'd like to thank the leadership, listen to me, the subcommittee chair, Maxine Waters, for all her leadership and work on this, the chair, Mr. Frank, and my old colleague from Ohio, Bob Ney, for the work. I rise in support of H.R. 1851. In my district, the problems with Section 8 housing have bubbled to the surface, particularly in many of the inner ring suburbs, such as Bedford, Bedford Heights, Euclid, Cleveland Heights, and Shaker Heights. They've seen an increase in Section 8 housing and are beginning to see a clash in culture between owners and renters, between those who have a long time been owners and those who are new at renting property. It is very important that when we start to look at some of the urban centers, some of the older housing, we start looking at the inner ring suburbs, the older housing, and even the newer suburban municipalities, that we have an opportunity to reform how we have Section 8 housing and how it's used. The reform provisions in this bill will not only open access to low-income Americans to rent and even buy, it will provide incentives so that the program can truly serve its purpose of empowering people to become self-sufficient. Certainly, as we have gone through this whole year or past 2 or 3 years, where we've had predatory lenders preying upon our community, we want to be able to give those new homeowners an opportunity to understand what home ownership means, to understand what kind of situation they could put themselves in without the necessary education. But as important to owning a home is the ability to have a decent job, to be well trained, to take care of your family, etc. And through the proposals that are set forth in this program, I believe we'll have an opportunity to see that come into fruition. This bill also includes a number of provisions designed to create other incentives. I am so proud to have an opportunity to stand on the floor of the House saying that Section 8 is going to be more than it's been in the past, that it will reach its true fruition, and I yield back. Thank you very much.
Gentleman from Florida.